Hello, hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to another dream today. Hello, hello. It's less of a dream and more of a nightmare with spooky season on the rise. But yeah, we're playing the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker today. So come ahead, go ahead and get comfy, get excited. This is going to be a fun game. I'll talk about that in a second. Let me do my introduction first. Hi, my name is Princess Evelyn. If you don't know who I am, I'm a streamer here on Twitch. And I post almost everything I do here on the channel. It all ends up onto youtube.com/princessevillanvods. EVILLAN is how you spell Evelyn in case you didn't know. But there are lots of videos on the VODs channel, so I highly recommend you go check it out if you're looking for other games that we've played, maybe perhaps a visual novel that we've played in the past. There's lots of games on the VODs channel. We've been streaming for about a year and a half now, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested in watching more games done by me. And yeah, if you're watching this on the VODs channel in the future, hello, hello. Come join us on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/princessevillan. EVILLAN is how you spell Evelyn in case you didn't know. But yeah, I love getting to stream and chat with you guys and see what's going on every week. So go ahead and join us for streams every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and now Sunday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are video games, Friday being our visual novel Friday, and Sundays I've started reading Homestuck with Gob Gob. So go ahead and check us out on Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday for games for me. Or you can check out the Sunday stream, which is very fun. We've been doing a lot of voices. It's getting to be a lot because there are a lot of characters. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with Homestuck. So I hope you guys join us on Sunday for those. That's really fun. But anyways, today we're playing the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. And this is I think it's called an FMV. A lot of the scenes are like live action. I don't really know too much about this game. I did watch Jesse Cox play this like many years ago, so I don't really remember anything that happened other than that there's some Lovecraftian stuff going on, and we're a detective and we're trying to find out, I think we're trying to find out who killed Dr. Dekker, but I guess we'll get into that when we get into the game. So let me switch over. Yep. Turn that down. Yep, let that play. Perfect. All right. Oh. Should I put this up there? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work. Anyways, it says, Doctor, we've been expecting you. Detective rating rookie. That's us. We're the rookie. So let's get into this game. I don't know too much about it. I do know that it is rather spooky. I don't think there's any like jump scares or anything like that. There might be some like, I think some characters have like cognitive distortions. So if you're not really into like a spooky kind of game, this isn't horribly spooky. There's no jump scares or anything like that, I don't think. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think that. I think this is more of like a atmospheric kind of game. So, anyways, let's jump into it.
Things I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. You heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally, somewhere else.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman involved. What was once chaotic becomes more ordered.
Starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
Damn.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
Well, are you evil?
The central component of our universe is chaos. Science can only document a perception of chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Damn.
Which means that
What'd we say?
at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world. No matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
I'm insane.
Listen to me. You're not listening. It's your only bloody job.
Damn. We have some interesting people in our caseload.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep it late. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind.
Are we reliving the same day? Act 1. Who are you? Ooh. I'm so excited to play this game, guys. It's gonna be so good.
You're late.
Mm-hmm.
And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we?
We do care.
Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
Bye, assistant, I'm assuming. That couch is so cool. I love that shade of green. Patient names have dots next to them. Red, keep talking to them. Amber, you're done. The continue button appears when all patients are amber. Green, you've asked everything. Going green is optional. Oh, interesting. Okay. Watch replays in the response tab. Look for stars. Important conversations, optional conversations. Start update automatically. Stars update automatically. Okay. Ooh, okay. Type your question here or type hint. Interesting. Okay, I still don't remember this game. Let's talk to Mariana. Type your question here. Oh, did she say anything? Patience. Nope. Notes. Verbal mirroring. A new study in psychology yesterday suggests increasing the same words as your patient increases trust. Use yes or no when answering questions. If my patient seems confused, I'm probably asking something they have more than one answer to. Say hello to patients, find out what's wrong with them, and see what they know about Dekker. Follow this up. Definitely should follow this up. I'll remove when done. Okay. So let's type in hello.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
What's wrong, Mariana?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Oh God. Tell me about the... I like how it's all capitalized so I don't have to like shift. Tell me all about the public nudity.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Mariana has blackouts. Does she remember anything during sustained injuries? Do you remember your blackouts?
I'm confused. Which bit should I answer first?
Okay. Do you remember
I black out, I mean, I don't really remember anything from the time I black out. I'm lucky to be alive, I guess.
Okay. Tell me about the police.
I think they think I'm a naturist or something. They picked me up 5 times in the last month.
Dude, that necklace is wicked. Do you see the necklace she's wearing? It's got like tentacles and shit on it. It looks so good. Do you have any injuries?
No, nothing like that. I usually wake up on my side like I've been sleeping. Sometimes I'm partially covered by seaweed.
Interesting. It means you've been in the water. Just any injuries. Tell me about the beach.
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all the sights.
Okay. I'll try not to take that in a certain way. Let's see. Do we type hint? What's our hint? She asked if I'm feeling okay. I should answer her yes or no. Oh, yes.
I have no idea about that.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I don't know.
Oh wait, this is my notes. Do we have new notes? No. Question history. What's the question history? So what's wrong, Mariana? Do you remember your blackouts? Do you remember anything? Tell me about the police. Do you have any injuries? Tell me about the beach. Yes, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Patience. Okay, Mariana still has stuff to say. What's wrong, Mariana? We already talked about that already. Oh. Public nudity. How specific do I have to be? Okay. Hello. Hello. We already talked about that. Yeah. Marina has blackouts. Remember anything during sustained any injuries? Are you okay?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Damn, okay. Hint. What does she know about Dr. Dekker's murder? Oh, tell me about Dr. Dekker.
Dr. Dekker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients as far as I know. I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead.
Patience?
Nope. Don't know.
Okay.
No, nothing like that. I usually wake up on my side like I've been sleeping.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm partially covered by seaweed.
Seaweed? Okay. Can we talk about seaweed?
No, I don't know about that.
Okay. Tell me about sleeping. Tell me about sleeping.
When I wake up on the beach, I normally feel refreshed, which is weird, right? I'm not scared. Not yet. I just want to know what's going on.
Let's see. Are you sleepwalking?
I don't know about that.
No. Okay. Let's see. Responses. Is there any? Tell me about
I
the
work for
beach.
myself.
Oh. Tell me about work.
I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. 20 questions. Okay. Tell me about bracelets.
It's early days. The business isn't doing that great, but I really enjoy my job, if that helps.
Okay,
You
that's
can make
good.
a lot of money, or you can have a lot of fun, but you can't usually do both.
It's very true. Achievement unlocked. Intern. Okay. Cool. Mariana has blackouts. We still things to talk about with Mariana. Should we talk to somebody else? What's her hint? Does she often black out? Tell me about the blackouts.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange, as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
What did Dr. Dekker say? What did Dr. Dekker say?
Dr. Dekker would...
Okay, she already said that. It's kind of hard to see what...
I'm married.
There's two things there. There's one thing about the public nudity.
I black out.
Uh-huh, got that.
And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach.
Okay, we've
Like
talked
I've
about
been
that.
Washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Why are the police suspicious? Oops. Suspicious. Haven't we talked about that already? Okay. Yeah, I guess we have. I feel like I'm gonna use a lot of hints. She asked if I'm feeling okay. I should answer her yes or no.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
Okay. Nope. Notes. Okay, I think maybe we need to go to somebody else and talk to them. Tell me about the public nudity.
I black out.
We already saw this.
And then the next thing I remember...
Naked on the beach. Got it. Okay, let's talk to somebody else. Let's start at the top. Let's talk to Bryce. Hi, Bryce. Hi, Bryce.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
No, not really. No.
I can't help you there.
Okay.
I'm Bryce Hemmings.
Tell me about Dr. Dekker.
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
Okay. What's wrong?
Originally, I was suffering with depression.
Mm-hmm.
Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Tell me about your depression.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Extra hour? What is the extra hour?
At midnight each day.
Uh-huh.
Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
How do you know? I'm not going to ask this to you because I don't think you're going to know. But how do you know how long an hour is if time has stopped? How do you know that it's exactly an hour? Okay. Okay, let's see. There's a bunch of stuff to ask him about. Let's go back. Okay. I am the new doctor.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to make you anxious. Tell me about Dr.
I
Dekker.
didn't really like Dr. Dekker.
Why didn't you like Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another.
Okay.
He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Goodness. Okay. What is the extra hour? Tell me about your depression. Oh, tell me about grave digging. Tell me about grave digging.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
That's scary. Okay. What is the extra hour?
Midnight each day. Time as you know it freezes.
Okay. What do you do with the extra hour? Okay, no. That's not what I wanted. Notes. To do. Say hello to patients, find out what's wrong with them, and see what they know about Dekker. Okay, I'll remove stars or stars when done. Okay, so... Tell me about your depression.
Being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
I want to know what you do with that extra hour. I'm a little curious because I feel like if I had an extra hour to my day, it would not be spent productively. It would be like extra sleeping time or something like that. There's no way. Maybe because I'm up late, so maybe after midnight it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I bet it would be lonely having to sit through a whole hour without being able to talk to anybody. You know what I mean? I definitely would just get an extra hour of sleep. Who can't use a shovel?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey.
I
You
know that
can't
means.
use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you have to use a shovel. What's it called?
Henley Church, where
Henley
I work.
Church. Tell me about Henley Church.
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, For the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small.
Goodness.
The whole building was once owned by Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Interesting. I wasn't really listening. Okay. Tell me again.
The church is relatively small.
Okay, it's small.
Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists.
Oh, tell me about the
They handed it back
Scientologists.
to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Okay. Tell me about the Scientologists. There we go. Tell me about that.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore.
No?
There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Maybe. Tell me about your religion. Okay. Can't use a shovel. Oh. Tell me about cremations.
Is that something I should know about?
Yes. Okay. Tell me about burials.
I have no knowledge of that.
Yes, you do. You do, but you just don't know it. Okay. Let's see. Question history, notes. Mariana has blackouts. Yeah, that's... If a patient becomes confused, probably ask them they have more than one answer to. Okay. Oh, no. We still have things to talk about. Let's see. There's...
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
I did not know Dr. Dekker.
I don't have anything for you.
Okay. Let's see. Tell me, Dr. Dekker, what's wrong? Tell me about your depression. Why didn't you like Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker would say one thing.
Oh, tell me about anxiety. Or tell me about... Oh, we already talked about the depression. No, that's not gonna work. Mariana has anxiety. We could ask her about it. What is the extra hour?
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Midnight hour. Tell me about the midnight hour.
Slow down, Doctor. You don't have to ask me all the questions at once. Try one at a time. I did do one at a time. Okay, give me a hint. Do I tell him yes, there are too many religions or not enough religions? Yes. Too many religions. Then we agree.
Okay.
Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor?
Zeitgeist?
Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong, and one of them has got it right.
Very true. I believe in that. I see that. There's too many religions. Okay. You can't use a shovel.
The church where I work is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a...
Tell me about relics. Tell me about relics.
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance. Which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished.
Right.
I wish I hadn't told anyone.
Okay. What is the extra hour?
At midnight each day.
Okay.
Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just...
Tell me about time freezing.
That's meaningless to me.
No, okay, too many things. Tell me about time.
No, sorry.
Nope, okay. Okay, we still have things to follow up with on the extra hour. I think, oops. I think. Increases trust. Use yes or no when answering questions. If a patient seems confused or probably asks something they have more than one answer to. See what they know about Dr. Dekker. Okay. Let's get a hint. What does he mean by midnight hour? What do you mean about the midnight hour?
I'm not sure what you're asking me. Can you be more specific?
Trying. I'm trying. Midnight hour?
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day.
Okay.
I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now.
That's
so
fair.
I can appreciate the extra time.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
I don't think you're insane. I don't think you're insane.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
I said I don't think you have. I don't think you're insane. Okay. So he is good for now, it looks like. There is nothing else. There is nothing else. Okay, so, and his thing turned orange, which I think is like part way done. There's still more things to talk about, so we'll get back to that. Let's go on to Claire. Who is Claire? Oh, hello. Oh, you're cute. Hello.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Well, okay. What's wrong?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
Okay.
Oh, and a history of violence.
Oh, okay.
Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Tell me about the violence. About the violence.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence.
Okay.
And he provoked me.
How did he provoke you?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Tell me about Iris. You're getting some tea.
Iris was David's assistant optician.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore.
Right.
No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything. It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
Oh, interesting. Tell me about David.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't really have much to talk about, do you? What'd you say was wrong with you?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
Okay, tell me about delusions. Tell me about delusions.
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there.
Or
I'm
hearing.
not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
You're not delusional. Okay. Tell me about obsessive tendencies. Tell me about obsessive tendencies.
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
Is your husband dead? Is your husband dead?
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
What's absurd? Okay. What's absurd?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
No, I was hoping that the, like, italicized words would be keywords, but I guess not.
I'm obsessed with my husband.
Okay, she's obsessed with her husband.
It's absurd, really.
Okay.
Keep up, Doctor.
Tell me about your husband. Tell me about your husband. I don't know. Why are you obsessed with your husband? Why are you obsessed? No. Oh, here we go. Why are you paying a small
Being rich
fortune?
has perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
Okay. Why is it
Because he
absurd?
is here,
What?
and he shouldn't be.
Your husband's still around? Why shouldn't your husband be
He's lucky
here?
to be alive. He almost died.
Okay. How did he almost
My
die?
husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Okay. He's not well. Why isn't he a well man?
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
Okay. How is his health
Since
deteriorated?
our altercation, he's
Uh-huh.
become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time. Now more of an enigmatic husk.
Interesting. Tell me about caring for him.
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him.
Why not? Okay. What's the lake
David's
house?
staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
Okay. What do you mean by
I tried
altercation?
to hurt David once.
Okay.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
Interesting. How did the police get involved? Tell me about the violent outburst.
I
What'd you do?
stabbed him with a steak knife.
Oh, God.
Shocking, isn't it?
That's pretty violent. Do you often get angry?
I never used to get angry. Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
Why is it bad to lose control?
Let's save that for another time, shall we? I'm rich, but I'm not made of money. And I'm fairly sure my time is up.
Oh, okay. Tell me about Dr.
The
Dekker.
most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
Why were the police involved?
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
What do you need from me? Why aren't you in prison?
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
No, you can be saved with therapy. You can be saved with therapy.
You have a lot of faith in your abilities. that's good.
No, I have a lot
I
of
look
faith in
forward to
you.
being completely cured.
You seem very like put together, and you're answering my questions, and you're not afraid to you're not shying away from talking about being put in prison or anything like that. And I think that just goes to show that like you aren't mentally unstable, at least as far as what we know about her. We don't really know very much. We do know that he was cheating on her, and then she stabbed him. Which, okay, not the best reaction to figuring out he's been cheating on you, but...
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
Okay. You think Dekker was suicidal?
Dekker just had that look about him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one.
You think you're crazy? Oh, perhaps you should ask someone else a question. Okay. Do you think you're crazy? You think you're crazy?
They think I'm seeing things, making things up. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. That's fair. Alright, we talked a lot with Claire. It doesn't seem like... It seems like there's something else to talk about with Dr. Dekker and the lake house.
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
What's with the main house? Tell me about the main house. Have we talked about that already? Okay, yeah, I guess. Tell me about an outburst. Why a steak knife? Why a steak knife? Alright. We can talk to somebody else, apparently. Alright, let's talk to Ellen. Who's Ellen? Hi, Ellen. Okay. Hi, Ellen.
Yes, I can talk about all of that. What do you want to talk about first?
How are you?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work.
Okay.
It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Work can be stressful. Tell me about work. Tell me about work.
I work in a nursing home.
Okay.
For the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
Okay, so hospice care. We know a little bit about hospice care since we played Nurse Sue. So I think we know a little bit about it at least. So I can see how that would be very stressful. Tell me about hospice. Tell me about the nursing home.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure they're not in any pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk to them. I keep them company.
Okay.
Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming.
Right.
Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
How do you comfort them? How do you comfort them?
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of?
I
The
guess.
unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
That's fair. Who are you?
I'm Elin.
Hi,
I'm
Elin.
25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
You mentioned dating?
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Okay. Why are some patients out of it on meds?
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated,
Mm-hmm.
especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
I guess not. That's a good point. No, I wouldn't like to sleep through it.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Mm-hmm. That being said, I'd probably sleep my way to death. Let's see. You mentioned herbal remedies?
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
Okay, okay. Why should people why should people savor dying?
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
That's true. That's very true. There is nothing like death. The closest thing can be sleep, but sleep isn't quite the same. Why does it get stressful sometimes?
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient. But that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
Are you lying about being stressed?
It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses. They're mean to me.
How are they mean to you? How are the nurses mean to you?
They call me the angel of death.
Oh,
because
okay.
So many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault.
Right.
It just seems to happen that way.
Coincidental. That makes sense. Okay. It's gonna happen to someone. One of them. So, that makes sense. Let's see. How many patients have died on your shift?
3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think.
Okay.
But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although, one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
Tell me about Hilda. Ooh, century. I don't know what that means. Tell me about Hilda.
She's one of the crotchety ones. Always swearing and spitting at me.
Oh my god.
Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something. She doesn't bother me though.
Okay. I've got to know that Terry called. Tell me about Dekker first. We'll talk about Terry in a second.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. Had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Did you like Dekker?
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
Okay. I've got to note that Terry called.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
Why doesn't Terry like you? Why doesn't Terry like you? Oh, I guess we can't ask.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. Had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
What are your problems? Okay, I guess we have already talked about that. Tell me about the other doctors.
I'd really like to be able to answer you, but I don't know what to say.
Okay. How long have you been seeing Dr. Dekker?
I've been seeing him for about 9 months, I think.
9 months. Okay. Wow. What do you know about Dr. Dekker's murder?
It's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
How did Dr. Dekker die? Okay, she's not gonna tell me. So I think we hit up most of... Tell me about The angel of death.
They're old. People die when they're old. I mean, medically speaking, it's heart failure, or organ failure, or pneumonia. They're all natural causes, though.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Any notes? Start writing your notes. Say hello to Ellen for me and let her know that Terry called for her, Jaya. Okay. Let's talk to Nathan. Hey, Nathan. Well, hello. You have a stress ball. Interesting. Hello.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Tell me about the supermarket.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
Okay. Tell me about building.
I used to be a builder, contractor. I had to quit.
Okay.
It's hard watching a house get built, only to start all over again the next day. I needed something less obvious.
So you turned to the supermarket? Where you just haul boxes every day? That's supposed to be different? Alright, what's wrong with you?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes.
You need more variety in your life.
Doctor.
No, you're not purgatory. No, you're not in purgatory.
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
Sounds like you have depression. Why does nothing change?
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event to change, like a murder.
Tell me about a tragic event.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me.
Okay.
Well, and she was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. It's a metal pushing through. That was 5 years ago.
Okay. Are you here because of an accident? No, who's Hannah?
My fiancée. My childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there.
Warcraft? Tell me about Warcraft. Tell me about Warcraft.
We played World of Warcraft a lot together.
Did you?
I guess it's not the cool thing to do anymore.
That sounds like it's cool.
We had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding life.
Sounds like Fetch Quest. That sounds annoying. Okay. 5 years is a long time ago.
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Not yet. Not yet, Nathan. Stay with me. Are you here because of an
I've
accident?
shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now.
Probably. Your life would be
I haven't
less.
had any relationships since then.
Your life would be less. What's the word? Not insignificant, but like you'd have more variety in your life if she were alive. Probably. You'd be a lot happier, I'm sure. So I'm sure it must really hurt to lose a loved one like that, especially your fiance. Especially your childhood sweetheart fiance. Okay, tell me about Dekker.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but you won't remember it that way.
Why wouldn't Dekker remember it that way?
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
What does that mean? You live the same day over and over
Watched
again?
that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day. To see
Uh-huh.
if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's got. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
Maybe.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay. That's fair. I'll try to help you.
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
That's good. Trust is good. Why was Dekker
I
complex?
saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently.
Mm-hmm.
No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like, he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Okay. Why couldn't Dekker decide what to
He was
do?
like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
I don't know what that means. Okay, what do you know about the murder?
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden, brutal. It's terrible. The doctor. 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward.
Okay. You don't think you're aging?
I'm 57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go, you'd have achieved nothing.
Okay. I'm understanding this guy less and less. You mentioned a montage?
Most of my days a blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off.
Oh, tell me about the sleeping tablets. Tell me about sleeping tablets.
I'm on temazepam. Dr. Dekker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't.
Okay. Okay. Can you go back and save Hannah?
No. I can't move backwards any more than a day. I don't really seem to control it. It's generally always on. I have to try and change something to move forward.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back to Mariana, now that we know how to use this thing. So, okay. Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
That's what Dr. Dekker would say.
Okay. You suffer with anxiety?
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder,
Okay.
GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
No, I don't think so. Your breathing seems normal.
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me?
I can tell just by looking
I'm
at
not
you.
worried about it, just if you are.
No, I'm good. Maybe holding your breath makes you black out.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
But you don't remember your blackouts. What were you doing before you black out?
I normally black out when I'm dancing.
Dancing?
I like dancing.
Okay.
Do you like dancing?
House officer. Okay. No, I don't think I like dancing. Well, I don't like dancing. I don't really like dancing.
Dancing is good for you in so many ways. Just turn the music up, close your eyes, and let yourself go. You should try it sometime.
Okay. That does sound fun, but like, where do you dance?
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here.
Okay.
My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Okay. Are you getting drunk before? Maybe alcohol causes your
I don't
blackouts?
drink.
You just said they had vodka shots. Tell me about the vodka. Tell me about the vodka shots. Yeah. Alright, fine. I guess not. Maybe dancing causes your
You
blackouts?
think my dancing causes my blackouts?
Maybe. Maybe you're
No,
moving
I know
some
it's the
way.
last thing I remember, but I don't think it's that. Sometimes I remember more, but I'm tired now. Is that it for today?
Almost. Hold on. A little bit longer. What did Dr. Dekker work out?
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
Okay. That's funny. What prognosis are you looking for?
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. You suggest anything that might help?
No, I don't got shit for you, girly. Have you tried to film your blackouts? Can someone watch you when you black out?
Will you do it for me?
No.
Will you watch me to see what happens?
No. No, I can't watch you.
Well, that's not very supportive, Doctor.
I'm not gonna watch you while you have a blackout. Have someone else do it. Have you tried to film your blackouts?
I film myself doing lots of things. It's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
Put on a GoPro. Just slap on a GoPro and call it a day. Blackout, see what happens. It's not like you're swimming in the ocean, maybe. You didn't mention that you're wet or anything, so I don't think you're like swimming in the ocean. I think you're just spawning there, I guess. I don't know. You should film your blackouts. Buy a GoPro. You didn't think about the murder?
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it?
Maybe.
You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are.
I'll try. I'll try. I'll try, I'll try, I'll try. Why was he a good listener?
Dr. Dekker could really get inside you. It was, unsettling. But we let him do it. Part of the process, I guess.
That sounds weird. I don't know how I feel about that. You flirting with me? Why do you think people will press charges? You ever find your clothes after a blackout? Is your hair wet when you wake up?
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
I don't think so. You find your clothes after you black out?
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
Why do you hold your breath so much?
I hold my breath when I'm swimming underwater. Most people do. Sometimes, if I'm really excited, I'll hold my breath accidentally, just for a few seconds. I don't know why.
That's probably anxiety, but besides that, why do you think people will press charges?
I guess people see me and call the police. someone will take offense eventually, and I'll be charged with indecent exposure.
Okay. Why do you keep going to the beach?
I love the beach. Until somebody tells me it's gonna kill me, I'll keep going. Have you ever been addicted to something, Doctor?
Yes, I have. Yes.
I thought so when I first saw you. We should get on great.
Are you flirting with me?
Wow. Let's get straight to it then. I'm not sure I feel comfortable speaking with you about that at the moment.
Okay. How long have you been a
I've been
patient?
a patient here for 3 months. Today is my patient birthday.
3 months.
Do I
Okay.
get cake or something?
No. I guess you can have a cake. You don't get a cake. I guess you can have a cake.
That is so sweet. Thank you, Doctor.
I'm not trying to flirt with you. I'm trying to get inside your head. How does this all make you feel?
Like you're not listening.
Okay. Am I not listening? Notes. Okay. Rihanna's been through a lot. I wonder how all this makes her feel. Perhaps Rihanna should stop going to the beach or have somebody watch her, record her. Okay. Yeah, I suggested a GoPro, but she didn't seem about it. She's kind of flouncy in this outfit on her couch. Okay, let's go back to Bryce. Bryce, hello. No, I didn't know Dekker.
He was an antagonistic psycho.
Oh, okay.
I hope you're not from the same school of thought.
I can't say that word. Antagonistic psycho. Okay. What do you do within the extra hour?
In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
You must really like chess. Do you like chess?
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Interesting. I just noticed your teeth. Oh my gosh. Do you like planning moves in advance?
I do like to be in control. Then I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor?
Not really. Not really. No, I don't like to be in control.
Dr. Dekker was very controlling.
Was he?
But he unraveled at the end. Watch out for that, Doctor.
Are you threatening me? How did Dr. Dekker unravel?
He couldn't keep control of everything, of everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today.
Okay.
You can't have your head exploding, can you?
Okay. I feel like you're threatening me. I feel like you're threatening me. Do you know anything about Dekker's murder?
Yes. Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Murder does seem a bit harsh, doesn't it? And another grave to dig. I know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine.
Let's just ask someone else. Okay, let's move on to Claire. These guys have a lot to talk about. Alright, Claire. Nope, someone else. Ellen. Nope, Nathan. Nope, Mariana? No, Bryce? And they all say to talk to somebody else. What do my notes say? The notes don't say shit. Responses. Let's look. None of that seems to be helpful. Ask someone else a question. Question history. Who has stuff to talk about? Who has stuff to talk about? Let's see. Scroll, scroll, scroll. That's talking about Hannah. Dr. Dekker. How the nurses mean to you. That's Ellen. Tell me about the working home. Why a steak knife? Okay, here's this girl. Maybe we should look at responses. Is your hair wet when you wake up?
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
Let's go to Mariana. Let's tell me about the sea.
Sometimes I go swimming in the sea.
Okay.
I don't always black out.
Okay. Where do you dance?
I dance a lot at nightclubs.
Oh, tell me about nightclubs. Tell me about nightclubs.
The Pearl is great because the people are so relaxed. I think that's got a lot to do with the cheap vodka shots, or maybe it's just the black lighting. Who knows?
Tell me about the Pearl. Okay, I already did. Okay. Tell me about Dekker.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. Had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
So maybe we go back to Ellen and ask her, what are your problems? Nope, we already talked about that. Okay. What about, Tell me about other doctors.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the weakest link or something.
Why do you feel like the weakest link?
I don't know. Sorry.
Tell me about the weakest link.
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
No, you're fine. You're doing fine, honey. Don't worry about it. We're just kind of asking questions. Let's try hint. Why is she... Oh, qualified herbalist. Tell me about herbalism.
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects.
Mm-hmm.
Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. I feel like with traditional medicine, it's easy, especially in psychiatry and things like that, it's easy to get over-medicated for simple things that you could work out in therapy with coping skills and understanding, like her delusions and things like that, like and her insecurities about being at the hospital with the other nurses. Like, that's something that you can work through with therapy. You don't necessarily need to have pills for that. So I feel like a lot of people who are in psychiatric need end up getting over-medicated. Myself being one of those people included. I've been over-medicated several times. But herbalism is one of those things where, like, yes, it's effective, but there are other side effects to herbalism. It's not just It's not like, oh, you take this herb and you feel better. It's like, no, there are other side effects that happen when you take that herb. You know what I mean? Just as it is in traditional medicine. So it's kind of like a toss-up between what you want to do and what you prefer. Whether you prefer herbalism and that helps you, or whether you... Because, like, herbalism can be as easy as, like, lighting incense and, like she said, for sleep. She was talking about taking valerian for sleep, and that's very common. Melatonin is also very common, but you can do either. People treat depression with St. John's wort. I know that. I have had a few people who tell me good things about St. John's wort when they're on, or when they're in between their depression medication. So yeah, I think there's a validity with both of them. Let's do a hint. Wasn't it Dekker's job to be interested in her problems? Why was Dr. Dekker interested?
Well, yes, that's true. But still, it was nice to be listened to.
I bet. Another hint. Hint cooldown. Okay, 33 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Oops, wrong button. Patience. She still has more to talk about. Mariana's been through a lot. Mariana. So it's all about Mariana. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Bryce. Get a hint. 2 seconds. Why doesn't he believe in God? Oh, why don't you believe in God?
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day.
Probably
Not
not.
just a single man. My extra hour is a gift, but sometimes it's a curse.
Why is that a curse? Why is it a curse?
I sound like I'm complaining, don't I?
A little bit.
I'll stop now.
That didn't answer my question. Why is it a curse? Talked about that. Okay, I guess. Hint? 9 seconds. Okay. Let's go all the way back. See if there's anything else. Bryce has something about what's wrong.
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Okay, a few things. Tell me about failure.
Apparently, I've gone a little mad. For me, I have 25-hour days.
You told me about that. Let's see.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Oh. What did he work out? Didn't you like Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another.
Oh. What did Dr. Dekker push you to do?
I know you're asking questions to try and get a bearing, but I'd rather not talk about that now.
Okay.
Let's just enjoy the getting to know you phase before the ugliness kicks in.
Okay.
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Do you think Dr. Dekker committed suicide?
He wasn't a good man. I don't know how he could live with himself. Perhaps he couldn't.
You think it was suicide? Okay, this guy's got a lot of stuff to talk about still. Okay. Tell me about your depression.
Being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Are you stressed?
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though.
Because the extra hour.
Since I got the extra hour.
Yeah. Okay. You feel stressed? Do you feel stressed? I already talked about that. Okay. Okay. What is the extra hour?
At midnight each day. Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Tell me about grave digging. Tell me about grave digging. We already talked about that? I guess. You can't use a shovel.
The church where I work is located on an
Old Norman Mott and Bailey.
You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
I don't think you're insane. Talk about this. Talk about Iris. Talk about David. That's what I thought. Mott and Bailey.
Allegedly, Henley Church is located on an old Norman Mott and Bailey castle. I say allegedly because a relic was found and dated around that century, but the archaeologists haven't found any further proof as yet.
Okay. How did he almost die?
My husband's not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Okay, maybe talk to Claire about husband problems.
I should have divorced him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
Not too late. You could take care of him if you wanted to, but you don't have to, I suppose. You could always just leave him, but that's kind of rude. Did she have any? Oh, other family. Other family?
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead.
Okay.
Naturally, I inherited everything.
What did you inherit? What did you inherit?
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's not a question then. Let's see. Can you get another hint? 32 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to see what we can do. Question history. Responses. Here we go. Husband problems?
I should have divorced.
Oh, tell me about divorce. Tell me about divorce.
Divorce is such an imperfect means of separating two people, don't you think? I suppose I don't really mean it. I thought he was my soulmate and that I would do anything for him. That's a weakness that has caused me problems.
Tell me about your weakness.
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that. I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
I should have divorced him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
What could have been avoided? What could have been avoided?
Our altercation. The downfall since.
Did your husband cheat on you? Okay, so you already have that.
Our altercation. The downfall since.
Tell me about the downfall. Okay. Tell me about the downfall.
This is exhausting, Doctor. I'm not used to spitting everything out in one session.
Okay. Tell me about your parents. Tell me about your parents. Okay, I guess.
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead. Naturally, I inherited everything.
Tell me about only child.
I don't understand what you're getting at, Doctor.
I don't know.
Please be more specific.
Trying. Okay, let's try hint. Why can't you hire anyone to look after him? Oh, okay. Why can't you hire someone to watch David?
David's not ready for company. I hope to take you to see him one day and you'll see for yourself.
I don't want to meet David. Okay. Let's see. No, she's still got stuff to talk about. I wish we could... I wish we could see everything we've talked about Claire, because it just goes back to Bryce when we're flipping around, so... I don't think... I'm looking for stars. Tell me about David.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Who's your husband? Who is your husband? Okay, guess not. Why are you paying a small fortune? Is that a star on that? It is.
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
What madness? What madness?
I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
Okay. Are you rich? Are you rich? I guess. Can I get another hint? What help does she want from me? What do you want from me?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
What do you want from me?
No, that doesn't mean anything.
Okay. How can I help you?
I need you to believe me. That's why I'm paying for these sessions. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy and dangerous. Everyone else thinks I've lost my mind.
Why do people think you lost your mind? I guess. It's a violent outburst.
Stabbed him with a steak knife. Shocking, isn't it?
Why did you stab him? Why did you stab him? Why did you stab David? I guess. Tell me about stabbing. No, I guess not. No. We still have more things to figure out, so... Let's look through the responses still. You mentioned dating.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment.
Okay, let's talk to Ellen about married to work.
Yes, I love my job. I love my patients. Even the really crotchety ones, you know? Oh God, you should hear what comes out of their mouths. They're like my children in a way. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Not really, I get it. Makes sense. Hint for you, Ellen. Ellen, that's an unusual name. I wonder where it's from. Where are you from?
No, sorry.
Tell me about your name.
Welsh name. I'm not Welsh. My mum's into all that New Age stuff, and I think she thought it would make me seem more interesting.
I get it. Tell me about your mom. Parents.
No, sorry, I don't know.
You don't have any parents? Okay, good to know. I guess we could continue. It's not like we're missing a bunch of stuff. To your work.
Yes, I love my job.
Oh, tell me about your patients. Tell me about your patients.
I don't know anything about that.
Nope. Okay. Give me a hint. New Age.
New Age. Like auras and healing energy, crystals and all that. It's not really my thing.
Okay. Okay. You think you're crazy?
I think I'm seeing things, making things up. I don't want to talk about it.
Let's go back to Claire. Tell me about seeing things.
Yes, Dr. Dekker did think I was delusional when he first met me. He changed his mind after getting to know me better, as I hope he will too.
Okay. Married to your work? How did he provoke you? Why are you paying a
Being
small
rich has
fortune?
perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
What would you give up?
I don't have an answer to that.
Okay, guess not. You get a hint? David work. Oh.
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
I don't know how to spell obstetrician, or whatever she said. The eye doctor. I don't know how to spell that. Let's see. Can we get another hint? 20 seconds. Okay.
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician.
Optician. Tell me about optician.
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you.
Okay. 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 Get another hint. Does she know who murdered Dr. Dekker? Do you know who murdered Dr. Dekker?
I think we'd get along a lot better if you stuck to asking me one question at a time.
Okay. Who killed Dr. Dekker?
I don't know who killed Dr. Dekker, but I imagine that in his line of work he met a lot of unstable people. Perhaps he pushed someone too far.
Yeah, y'all kind of seem a little unstable, honestly. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're all still orange. I don't know how to make them. I think making them green means that we get all of these little tidbits. It's almost time for us to finish up stream. I want to try to... Other family?
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead. Naturally, I inherit...
How'd your parents die? How did your parents die?
It was an accident. But I don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
Okay. Does that clear that up? Yes, it does. David work.
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore.
Why can't David communicate? Oh, no. Okay. I guess it's still part of that.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Why can't your husband communicate? Nope. Okay.
Keep up, Doctor.
Where did you meet David? Oh, no. Still doesn't. Okay. Let's see. How did he
It was a
provoke
brief
you?
moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Tell me about the affair. No? Tell me about Iris. Okay. Can we get a hint? Did you kill your husband? Did you kill your husband?
That sounds like a question I shouldn't answer without a lawyer present.
Probably. It's still stuff about David, though. Still stuff about David working, too. Why does... Oh, goodness. Doesn't David work? Okay, I guess. I'm just trying to fire off some questions. I don't know. You seem a little crazy to me. You're all kind of a little crazy, aren't you? Mariana is really flirty. Okay, let's see. Get another hint. 6 seconds. How well did you know Dr. Dekker? How well did you know Dekker?
I didn't really know Dr. Dekker that well. I never met him outside of our sessions, and we spent those discussing my therapy, not making small talk.
Okay. Tell me about therapy.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay. Why didn't you know Dekker? Nope, we already talked about that.
I didn't really know Dr. Dekker that well. I never met him outside of our sessions, and we spent those discussing my therapy, not making small talk.
Do you dislike small talk? Do you dislike small talk?
Sorry. I don't know.
Okay. Tell me about small talk.
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay. That's fine. I think we got it. I think we pretty much figured out mostly what's going on. There's just a few loose ends that we could pick up, but I think we got it for the most part. How many sessions did she have with Dr. Dekker? How many sessions did you have?
I've been seeing him for about 3 months.
Okay, 3 months. Okay, I think we should just continue. There's not much left to puzzle out. Something about David. Ellen's married to her work. Claire, something about him provoking her. Why are you paying a small fortune? Tell me about your depression, Bryce. What did Dr. Dekker push you to do?
I know you're asking questions to try and get a bearing.
Okay, but you didn't want to talk about that. We hit the point where they don't want to talk about things anymore. So I think we're going to continue. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Ben? Who's Ben? Jaya? Okay. What's up, Jaya? Oh. Question 3. Notes. No. Okay. Hello.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either.
Tell me about Ben. Alright. Who is Ben?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners.
Oh.
He's got some tales he could tell.
Okay. Tell me about the night shift.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still...
Tell me about finding the body.
Yes. Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Oh, goodness. Tell me about Valentine's.
Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love. Or remembering a massacre, whichever's more you.
Massacre? What? Tell me about massacre.
I'd like to help, but I don't know anything about that.
Okay, you're the one that brought it up. I don't know. Alright. How well did you know Dr.
We
Dekker?
were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only 2 of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
Okay, so we're not a detective. We're a backup psych doctor. Okay. You mentioned the police?
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night. You know, when the body was found.
Mm-hmm.
I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
No dating? No boyfriend? Or girlfriend?
That's a good question. I just wish I knew the answer.
Well, what about a girlfriend? Okay, let's see. Did the police suspect you?
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
No, I don't think you're a suspect. No, I don't think you're a suspect.
And you barely know me. I'm flattered. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you haven't agreed, but just so you know, it's very kind of you.
Oh my goodness.
Tomorrow.
Tell me about grief counseling.
Sorry, that doesn't mean anything to me.
No? Okay. Let's see. We can figure you out. Tell me about finding the body.
Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Why was Dr. Dekker in the office?
I don't know what Dr. Dekker was doing here. There my services weren't required that evening. He'd often stay late though, so it wasn't that unusual.
Okay. I hope you still have other things to say. Let's get a hint. Does she know how Dr. Dekker was killed? Oh, how was Dekker killed?
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind.
Oh.
We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
Tell me about stabbing. I think it's a red herring because we met the girl who stabbed her husband, and I think that's a red herring. I don't think Claire is the one that stabbed him. If I had to make a guess, I'd say it's the guy with the extra hour. He really didn't like Dekker. He really had a hard time with him, I guess. So,
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? Don't worry. That's a new chair.
Did you like Dekker? No.
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? Don't worry. That's a new chair.
Tell me about new chair.
All I know is the police took his chair. Forensics, I suppose.
Interesting. Curious. Nice. Does that mean that we got it all? No, we did not. Your notes. Dr. was killed on Valentine's Day. She asked the patients where they were that day. Oh, okay. Alright. This is where we're going to end it for today. I'm going to hit continue here in a second. And let's see. 250 searches made. 12 out of 16 responses found. Act progress 100%. Overall progress 16%. Lots of hints. We need to use a lot of hints. Dr. Your curious nature will see you through. They're talking. Good job. Detective rating house officer. Okay, so I think this game auto-saves. So this is where I'm going to end it here for today, guys. Thanks for joining me for this episode of the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. We're just going to call it Dr. Dekker. The Madness of Dr. Dekker. I can't really say for sure who I suspect. I still think the guy Bryce with the extra hour, he really didn't like Dekker. So if I had to make a guess as to someone who murdered Dekker, I would say it's him. It could also be Marianne. She does black out very often. So, but she didn't say anything about like blacking out anywhere other than the beach, which I don't know why she'd be traveling to the beach. Maybe she's thinking about work or something like that. Or why she loses her clothes. I don't know why that happens either. But I don't think she's swimming in the ocean or anything yet. Because she says her hair isn't wet, but she does talk about how she bakes in the sun. So I don't think the sun is hot enough to dry her hair completely if she had been swimming. I do think that dancing is probably the thing that causes her to black out. I think getting into like a chill meditative state or like a trance like state helps her get into these blackout sessions. So we'll see about that. As far as the other people, Ellen was interesting. I think her situation is a little funny. It must be tough dealing with a nursing home and dealing with coworkers that don't like you, other nurses, when doctors already don't treat nurses very well, as she said. So I don't think it was her or anything like that. I just think her situation is a little interesting. I am interested to see this little girl that they teased in the opener. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on with that. Maybe we'll get more people as we go on. But yeah, this is where we're going to end it for today. So thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on Thursday. We are playing Fran Bow, so come join me for that. That's going to be really fun. And let's see. Is the stream still going? Yes, it is. Okay. we'll be playing Cranbow on Thursday, so come join me for that. And then Friday, we're picking up a new visual novel. I don't remember what it's called, but it is about, I think I picked the one about dating death. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be a fun visual novel either way, so come join me for that. That'll be a lot of fun. And then join us on Sunday. I'm reading Homestuck with Gob Gob the Goblin, my lovely husband. So come join us on Sunday for some Homestuck. If you don't know anything about Homestuck, good, neither do I. Gob Gob is really the veteran when it comes to Homestuck. He knows pretty much everything. I think he's read the whole thing, which is like a feat. But it's kind of like watching all of One Piece. There's so much content for Homestuck. So we'll be reading Homestuck and talking about just like how Homestuck originated and like details about it, because there's a lot of details when it comes to Homestuck. There's a lot they put into the webcomic, so come join us for some nerdy talk about Homestuck. Yeah, and if you haven't seen the pilot, I highly recommend you go check out the pilot on YouTube. The pilot for Homestuck was very good. It is a good jump start into they're not like chapters, but like, I used to say like the first chapter of Homestuck. I don't even know what that would really mean though, because they're not separated into chapters, but that's how I'm describing it. So anyways, come join us for Homestuck on Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you're watching this on the VODs channel in the future, come join us on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/princessevillan, EVILLAN, as I spell Evelyn in case you didn't know. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and now Sunday, so there's lots of time to come check us out and see what's going on. There's lots of content being uploaded on the VODs channel every Saturday, so make sure that you like, favorite, follow, subscribe, all that stuff on both the Twitch channel and the VODs channel on YouTube, and never miss a thing that's going on stream. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a great night, and yeah, that's it for me, guys. Bye. Bye.